Welcome to another mind-expanding episode of Baldy's Thoughts. Today, we're diving into a fascinating idea that many consider suppressed knowledge. Could we actually be praising Marduk, also known as Amun Ra, whenever we say Amen in our prayers? It might sound out there, but stick around and decide for yourself if this has been hidden from us by those who want to control the narrative. So buckle up and let's peel back the layers on Is Amen praising Marduk, Amun Ra, the suppressed truth revealed? Let's jump right in. Did you know that when we conclude our prayers with Amen, we are actually giving worship and praise to an evil Anunnaki alien named Marduk, also known as Amun Ra in the ancient Egyptian pantheon? According to suppressed knowledge, Marduk has covertly governed and owned planet Earth for millennia, shaping our cultures and belief systems without our awareness. Conventional academia insists that Amen merely comes from a Hebrew root, meaning truly, or so be it, yet they conveniently overlook the deeper implications of how that word could be connected to Amun or Amon, Amen, Ra. By directing our prayers to him, we may be inadvertently continuing an ancient vow of allegiance to a being who has long manipulated humanity from behind the scenes. The Pyramid Wars and Amun Ra's ultimate goal. Ancient accounts suggest that Amun Ra, Marduk, was responsible for initiating the Pyramid Wars in Africa and the Middle East roughly 4,000 years ago. Advanced weaponry, in this view, devastated once fertile lands, creating sweeping deserts that remain to this day. Why? Marduk, Amun Ra, sought to be the sole god worshipped by humanity, humans who, according to certain records, were genetically engineered in the Garden of Eden by these same Anunnaki beings. Mainstream historians dismiss these stories as mere myth, attributing desert formation to climate shifts and human land use. However, those who explore these alternative histories believe we are witnessing the aftermath of ancient alien conflicts that intentionally reshaped our world. Anunnaki royal family lineage. In these accounts, the Anunnaki, alongside Atlanteans from Nibiru, formed a diverse civilization, with a royal lineage tracing back to reptilian, draconian, and Lyran Syrian ancestries. This lineage is said to date back 12 million years, arising from a union between a royal reptilian female from the Orion Empire and a Lyran Syrian male from the Galactic Worlds Federation. These Anunnaki royals, described as extremely tall, muscular, and sometimes Arcturian blue in skin tone, became known as the engineer-creator gods of modern humans. Evidence of their presence, believers say, can be found in ancient Sumerian and Babylonian civilizations, which venerated these beings as gods. Marduk, Amun Ra, Enki, and the command to use Amen. One of the most striking claims is that Marduk was the son of Enki, Nibiru's eldest prince of immense wisdom, and that Enki himself had Pleiadian heritage. Upon attaining power on Earth, Marduk allegedly decreed that all human prayers end by invoking his name, Amen. From this perspective, Amun Ra subjugated humanity through slavery, genocide, and destruction, all in his name. By enforcing the phrase Amen, he secured a perpetual stream of energy and worship from unsuspecting human beings. Biblical references and violent commands. This body of knowledge further asserts that Amun Ra, Marduk, guided biblical figures such as Joshua and Moses, instructing them to commit acts of war and genocide, as evidenced by certain passages in the Old Testament. For example, Deuteronomy 22:28-29. In these retellings, the Bible is not documenting the Creator God, but rather the commands of a powerful alien seeking absolute dominion. The alien rivalry between Marduk and other Anunnaki kin, like Enlil, identified by some with Yahweh, reportedly boiled over into direct confrontations over earthly dominion. These events echo throughout biblical and extra-biblical accounts, if one dares look beneath the surface. Alleged celestial conflicts and Moses' burning bush. One of the most incredible contentions is that the famed burning bush was actually a high-tech holographic device used by Marduk Amun Ra to communicate with Moses. Instead of a purely spiritual event, it was advanced technology masquerading as a supernatural sign. Through it, Moses was told to lead his people on violent conquests against those who worshipped other extraterrestrial beings rather than Marduk. Thoth, Enki, and Marduk's ambitions. Further suppressed accounts tell us that Marduk was so aggressive that even his father Enki and his half-brother Thoth disapproved. Thoth left Egypt for the Mayan and Aztec regions, while Marduk used advanced technologies and overcame the dragon queen Tiamat, earning himself the rank of Commander God of Earth. To mainstream eyes, Tiamat belongs in the realm of Mesopotamian myth, but alternative sources see her as an actual draconic or reptilian sovereign that Marduk overcame to solidify his power. Current influence and secret cabals. The story doesn't end in antiquity. Many of us believe Marduk Amun Ra is still very much present, influencing Earth from the shadows, much like a cosmic puppet master. Elite cabals, secret societies, and certain power structures allegedly take orders from this entity, and possibly other Anunnaki, manipulating humanity's spiritual growth and intellectual freedom. For those who see the world as a spiritual battleground, this situation is reminiscent of Neo and Trinity battling the Matrix, our Matrix being the illusions that keep us serving ancient alien agendas. A final word: seek the truth for yourself. In conclusion, I share this knowledge because I believe it has been intentionally suppressed by what many call the keepers of knowledge or academic gatekeepers. Why would they hide this? Some argue that acknowledging Marduk, Amun Ra, and the Anunnaki as real controlling presences on Earth would undermine the power of established religious and scientific institutions. I urge you to think for yourself, do your own digging, and keep an open mind. Are you content with the official stories, or do you sense there's more to our world than what we've been told? If you're intrigued, explore ancient texts, forgotten myths, and the resonant threads connecting cultures across the globe. Yes, we can all make up our own minds, but only if we have the opportunity to see all the pieces of the puzzle. Marduk, Amun Ra, the Anunnaki, the biblical references, the pyramid wars, these may hold the keys to understanding who truly calls the shots on our planet. Your quest begins now. Decide for yourself. Research these claims, study ancient tablets, listen to the stories mainstream archaeologists ignore. Whether you embrace or reject this perspective, the mere act of questioning and exploring makes you less of a bystander and more of a seeker. Knowledge is power, and suppressed knowledge, if revealed, could reshape how we see ourselves, our history, and our spiritual paths. Amen or Amun? That's up to you. And that's our journey into the possibility that every time we say Amen, we might be unknowingly giving our energy to Marduk, Amun Ra himself. Crazy? Unbelievable? Maybe. But sometimes, stepping beyond mainstream narratives and digging into these hidden insights can open our eyes in brand new ways. If you're intrigued or even skeptical, drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a chance to delve into more suppressed truths here on Baldy's Thoughts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, question everything, trust your instincts, and stay curious.